Okay guys, trying to record another video in the same day, and we're going up against Cal 30 in our number 6. We were surprised to get matched with them, but they are a powerhouse. You know, if you guys don't follow the Crystal Opening Whale, he's got a stacked roster, and a lot of people in his alliance also have stacked rosters. Hector's in that alliance right now, and I think there might be some other YouTubers as well, but I think they weren't in the alliance when we fought them. So it's really Hector and Cal, I believe. I didn't look much deeper than that. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's always fun going up against alliances that you know. And so I took in the same team as last time, Sentry, Aegon, and Vision, and I really liked it. But like I said in the last video, this team does have an expiration date. I'm not going to be doing this forever. Potentially, Sentry might make his way over to AQ as other maps get introduced. The first node I'm fighting up against is a Rhino, and I'm not worried about this, but every once in a while that unblockable does catch me personally, and I'm hoping to avoid that, right? So I just want to bait that special one, and I'm like, come on, Rhino, come on, man, just give me that special one, you know? Sometimes they can be really, really stingy. My own special one gets drained, or the power bar gets drained because of Plague Mine. So I'm just here like, oh god, this is taking a while. And I don't want to bait the special 2 because I don't want to take block damage, right? So I want to bait the special 1 as often as possible. But I end up taking the parry anyway, so I figure let's not waste it. Let's throw that out, and he does throw the special 2. I lose my special bar again, so it looks like this is going to be a long fight. So I haven't been able to throw a special yet, but I have also I've only taken like 3 parries maybe, so that's not too bad. And if I can get up to 2 bars of power here, I might be able to throw a special 2. Yeah, at least 1 hit with being heavy, and 10,000 is not much damage, but look, I got my second reality warp going over 40 hits. Did take a tiny bit of chip damage, but you guys, it's at the end of the day, it's not that bad. So we still have the same overlay problems, so we won't have overlays until node 30, but I'm going up against a skill champion here. Is this a duped 6-star skill champion? I'm thinking, oh god, please let this not be like Thor Ragnarok or somebody. But it turns out to be Daredevil, and Daredevil's totally manageable. I can take this guy. He actually can avoid my special 1 if I don't connect on the first bit, so I have to be a little bit careful, just like blindly throw it. But I have unblockable specials, so the chance of me whiffing on that is really low. I'd have to like try and intercept with a special and not connect on the first hit, and then he might dodge the rest. That would be the only real way that this could happen. So I get the perfect block, and I decide to not try and go for 40 hits, and look at that damage. Oh my god. Pretty crazy, and especially with the Aegon synergy. So node 30, Cal 30 does place a 565 Domino on the All or Nothing, so that's excuse me, I've had some allergies today. That's a pretty sketchy fight. I'm so super sketched out by it. So I throw the boost on, 20% boost there, mostly for the attack. I want to just be attacking a little bit. I want to do more damage. I'm throwing on an invulnerability boost, so I'm not worried about health, really. But I am worried about doing enough damage in enough time, right? So I throw on the invulnerability boost, and then we get into the fight. So let's just go over the strategy here. The strategy is pretty simple. Special 1 does not really work. Strike back kind of negates it. So it's special 2 all the way. Don't let her get to 3 bars of power. Don't let Plagued Mine go. No matter what, use your special if Plagued Mine's about to go. So never unlucky, so I can always dexterity. So we're going to throw the special 2 as soon as I get it, and then we're going to parry, because you can parry her sometimes, and unfazed kind of saved me there. Not really, but you know. So something's going on. I think my parry failed, and that's why critical failure hit. So I'm a little confused about that, but then it failed again, and I don't know. It's strange. So Plague Mine hits, I get the synthesis, and we're all good. Thank God that it worked, you know. It does have a 30% chance to fail, which is not a lot, but it can really be a problem in a crucial scenario, right? Yeah. So you really want to make sure you get that. In the future, I'm going to try and medium intercept her more in order to not in order to not trigger or take so much block damage, because I'm not going to have invulnerability boosts all the time, and I'm going to want to make sure that I can do survive a special 3, because right now, if I didn't have my invulnerability boost, I'm taking enough block damage that I might not survive a special 3. So I get another, I'm being conscious of 4-hit combos when she's lucky, sometimes 3-hit combos, just to be safe. And then I do have to throw another special 2 here. I decide to parry first, and thank God it's working out for me. I haven't had one fail yet. Unfazed definitely saved me there. You can see I did lose my combo, so she hit me, but I was unstoppable. Luckily it didn't crit. And this is looking like I'm going to be able to close this out. I just need to stay composed, get the parries. Look, I'm getting the parries, and we're moving in to finish the fight right there. So moving on, we have node 35. 35 is Power Shield. This is gonna be another tech champion. Last time I saw Stark Spidey on this, I was worried about Sentinel, and yes, it was a Sentinel. Oh my god. So shouldn't really be a problem. I have a high crit rate, so I'm trying to keep analysis low, but it's kind of tough. You know, he's got a high amount of power gain, so there's not a lot of ways I can control this fight. He's got an unblockable special too. I know how to dodge all the parts of his special, but I don't know why I blocked those. That will come into play later. You can see the special 1 crit. I kind of learned my lesson from the Stark Spidey one, or maybe I didn't learn my lesson. I don't know why I blocked those. I don't know why I'm blocking a certain number of bullets every time. So I instinctively threw a heavy where I probably shouldn't have. Probably should just block. I have perfect block right now, so it's a little safer. I'm feeling good. I'm like, hey, if I just get to a special 2, this guy's dead, you know? Like, special 2 with the enhance with 4 reality warps, this is going to be crazy damage. So I throw the special 2, no crits because of analysis, and look at that. He does barely any damage. Oh, and then I get hit by the rockets. Look at that damage going. That was just eating it to the face. Just totally failed on the dexterity, right? So I'm like, okay, I can still bring this home. I can do this. I dodged that special 2, and then I'm still trying to keep his analysis low. I'm alternating specials even. You can notice I did 1, then I did 2, then I did 1, and I'm thinking if I just can get to another special 2, it's pretty much over. That's all I need to do. So I have steadfast approach, right? And he has 80 analysis, and I decide to block this, and it was perfect, no problem. But now he's got 100 analysis, right? And I still have perfect block, and I'm thinking I'm gonna block it again. But look what happens. Oh my god, the incinerates applied before. I totally forgot about the incinerates being applied through the block when he goes to 100 analysis charges. So, oh man, just brutal. I was so upset by it. I was like, you know, that is, I made it. I was worried all the previous day about going through the Domino, right? And then and I get through the Domino fine, and then I move up to the Sentinel, and of course it's the Sentinel that gets me, that kills me. So pain in the butt, of course, but what can you do? You know, at least I didn't give a kill up to the Domino. So I heal up mostly. I thought, you know, just based on how I know how to dodge his special. I decided to block that, right? So it was more of a tactical mistake than just making a mistake. So I can block these. I just evade them, even though I could have blocked those. I evade them on purpose just to show I can. And I do throw 1 special 1. It looks like it got him mostly down. I just need to throw another special 1, even if it doesn't have the bonus damage. At this point, it should 100% kill him. So I take it slow. I'm trying to get a parry, but it's you know, Sentinel's kind of awkward. I do want to bait the special, but it looks like he got a lot of analysis trying to bait out that 1 special attack, so much so that he was able to throw another special attack. The next special, though, it does kill him just in a brute force manner, just does enough damage, and he does go down, right? So, kind of a really bad death, but what can you do? Sometimes you die. So we go up to the poison node, and it's a mutant champion, and just based on my experience in the past, I've seen a lot of Iceman on this node. Even when I wasn't taking this path, I've seen Iceman just from afar. I've seen him on this node, so I'm thinking, you know what, I think it's gonna be an Iceman. And I think the reason people do this is because you do have to take certain immunity champions in here to fight the poison. and most of those champions are not immune to cold snap. So I think that's the reason. They just want someone to take some damage. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to take some damage. I throw the regen boost on no matter what. And I think, the brute force sometimes, Iceman's not crazy for brute force. You almost always have an attack opening with him. So that part I'm a little, I just didn't understand, the placement. But look how much damage he did. He took 60% of my life, or 40% of my health with just the cold snap. This must be SIG 200. Cal 30 has that stacked roster, and those guys have a really strong defense. So we had a couple 565 SIG 200 champions. I'm not sure if the Sentinel was 565. I should have checked, but I think it was probably 455. PI seemed a little bit lower, right? But anyway, this is pretty simple fight for me. I just lock him down. Occasionally you have to bait a special one because my vision is low sig, but eventually I'll get that signature ability up and people are just going to be completely locked down. I did take a few hits there. That was a little risky. I was a little worried about that. I was thought, thank God he didn't crit, put a frostbite charge on me, or cold snap, frostbite charge. But I didn't really take any brute force degen, so all in all, pretty good. Pretty good fight for me, and we move up to the last mini boss. I get to take the mini boss, node number 48 again. Pretty happy to take these mini bosses twice, or two mini bosses, and I don't know, just pump my own stats up a little bit within my system. So I heal this guy up. They say, "Do you want the bishop?" I said, "Well, it's not that I want him. It's just who's the best option." And since it's kinetic reactor and there's some special attacks and I had the class advantage, I took the vision, even though, in my opinion, Sparky would be much better against this node. It's not, kinetic reactor doesn't mean power control. It just means, you have to play in a way that's not going to make you take tons of blocked hits. And vision kind of does parry a lot. Like, you can intercept a lot, but you do have to be conscious of the fact that you might get hit. So I tend to parry a lot and bait heavies with vision. So as soon as I saw that his power gain was getting it was going up so fast with my parry method, I did get a little nervous, and I tried to do some intercepts. I got a good stand-up intercept there. He's regenning. He was actually using his prowess. Was that what he was doing? Maybe, I don't know. How was he regenning there? Yeah, I think he was consuming prowess. I do dodge that special 2 successfully. I did take one hit from the block, but I can 100% dodge that in arena 95% of the time. But I was just a little nervous in the war, so I get some stand-up intercepts. This is all going good, or backdrafts, whatever we're calling them. He does dexterity out of that one and put a full 5-hit combo on me. So I was like, oh God, that's frustrating. And so I wanted to bait a heavy, but he wasn't doing it. So I decided to get that other intercept. I noticed that him throwing a special 1 is actually extremely dangerous because of all the hits in it. If I block it, he gains even more power. And I was kind of like, oh God, this I could lose this fight if I'm not careful. He throws another special 2. I decided to block it because it was blockable and not try and make a mistake. Plagued Mind hits, Synthesis procs, but he goes down. I would say the 565 vision is a big reason why I did okay there. It had the extra attack, had the extra power and everything, and yeah, we won. We beat their alliance. We were very happy about it. There wasn't any. There was me and Hector and Cal. We had a little bit of banter in the chat, but not much. Wasn't as much as I was maybe hoping for. But yeah, we beat those guys by God, I don't even think it was a death. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was equal deaths, but one diversity point. I think they may have accidentally duped somebody. Or maybe it wasn't an accident. I think there was 2 Korgs in one or something. It's hard. Sorry, I can't remember exactly what happened. But it was 30 points, right? And 30 points is a diversity point, I think. So, crazy close war. Really close. And we were very happy, They're probably a slightly heavier weight than us. Or maybe a little bit more than slightly. And so we often lose those matches, those sort of really close ones that we might be reaching to win, but they're kind of within our grasp, and oftentimes in the past we've lost. But this time we won, and so that was really, really cool. We go up to 4-2 going into the next war, and that puts us pretty firmly in Platinum 1 at the moment. You know, we still have a lot more left in the season. But yeah, it's a good feeling. So good war to you guys over at Cal 30. Good war to the crystal opening whale himself, and also to you, Hector. Hector probably cleared his path without deaths as usual. I think he was telling me that. So you know, he did better than me, but yeah, I guess we got the win. So anyway, I'm signing off for this one. I think I can't make any more videos today, but yes, this will post sometime over the holidays, so probably either like the day after Christmas. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Take care.